Today's Bible verse, Romans chapter 1, verse 21. Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Amen. Explanation. Today's Bible verse brings out the tragic result of humanity's denunciation of God. Although they knew him, individuals did not endear him as God or pay him homage. Rather, they let their own vain imaginations and foolish thoughts consume them, resulting in a darkened heart. The passage sheds light on the risk of pride and lack of gratitude, because denouncing God leads to spiritual blindness and moral degeneration. When men decline to recognize the sovereignty and goodness of God, they let their minds become befogged by vain philosophy and selfish appetites, far removed from truth and wisdom. This Bible verse is a reminder of worship and thanksgiving. Glory and thanks are not religious obligations, but natural responses to who he is. When men decline these, they get into deception and futility. The darkened heart represents the moral and spiritual perplexity that ensues when humanity sets itself above the Creator. This verse demands humility and acknowledgement of God's rightful authority in our lives, warning of the vacuum of self-absorbed existence. Conclusion. So, my dear sisters and brothers, the message of today's Bible verse is simple. To know God means a response of thanks and worship. To reject this is to head towards pride and darkness. In order not to commit such folly, we must always be honoring God, being thankful, and keeping ourselves watchful against pride. Only thus shall we be walking in light and true wisdom as intended by the purpose for which we were created. May God bless us through this today's Bible verse. Say amen. If you love to see the beautiful words of God, then follow for more.